guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Charlotte, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the stuff I use in a lesson. And I don't personally own a horse, and so yeah, this is just the stuff I use. So let's get on to the video. Okay, first, a helmet. So this is an essential item for you to have. So if your riding stable does riding lessons regularly, they'll probably have these for you to borrow, but I have my own. You want one that is American Society of Testing and Materials approved. I'll put that link below. I also like the ones that have an adjustable dial in the back. That way, as I grow, I can adjust the fit to make sure it is safe as I need it to be. I also can adjust it to where a knit hat can fit underneath when it's cold. You also want your helmet to be lightweight and have vents. The vents are a lifesaver if you're riding in the heat. My helmet is IRH, that's the brand. It cost about $45 on Amazon. So starting out and riding other people's horses, all you really need are boots and maybe gloves. So here we go. I have two different kinds of boots that I want to show you. So the first type of boots is a paddock boot. Paddock boots are basically just like short boots like this. You can wear them while riding if you don't want to get tall boots, or you could just wear them around like if you're doing barn chores. They are the brand Ovation and cost $40 on sale at a tack store. But you can also get them online for anywhere between $30 and $150. Since I'll grow out of these eventually, these are some good quality boots, but not the best quality. Next, tall boots. So you don't really need tall boots unless you're like 12 or something. So I'm sticking with the paddock boots now because I'm not showing. I haven't showed at all. I used to have tall boots. These are my tall boots, but I found it was a bit harder to like maneuver my foot. So and also you don't really need them anyway for riding. So these were also about $65. So yeah. As for gloves, these are good to have to keep the reins from hurting your hands. They don't have to be anything like special or anything. I have fingerless gloves for summer and full gloves for winter. I think the fingerless gloves cost about $10 and they're actually cycling gloves. So these are them. They're just regular fingerless gloves, and they have Velcro. The full equestrian gloves by Ovation were about $20. These are them. If you live somewhere where it gets really cold, you may want warmer gloves that could cost more, but I live in the southern US where it's almost never colder than 50 degrees Fahrenheit when I'm riding. So boots and gloves are really the only essentials you'll need to bring yourself. I also have other few things that I prefer to have on my own. Okay, so half chaps. Half chaps are not necessary, but will keep your calves from rubbing on the stirrup, on the saddle or stirrups. I only ride with my half chaps and paddock boots on specific horses or when it's cold and I feel like I need the extra layer. These basically turn your paddock boots into tall boots, but you can take off the half chaps when you're not riding. My half chaps were about $35 at a local tack store, and the brand is Ovation. And these are what they look like, and I showed them in another video, and you just slip it on like right here, but more like that. And this part needs to be on the inside because it could hurt the horse if the zipper is on the inside of your leg, so yeah. Okay, so for English riding, breeches are the standard like pants you need to wear. Sometimes I wear plain leggings instead of breeches if I can't like find them, especially in the summer. Breeches are thicker than leggings though. My Tough Rider breeches were about $35, but I've seen them for anywhere between $25 and $80. Thicker winter breeches will cost more than thinner summer ones. I wear the same ones all year round since, again, it doesn't get cold enough here for me to need like really thick ones. Some breeches have stirrups that hook under your foot or your boot. I like the ones that have an elastic cuff at the bottom better, but it's like just my preference. I like that. Okay, so tack. Now let's talk about tack. I don't own any tack myself. It's so specific to the rider and the horse that it doesn't make sense for me to have my own until I have my own horse or until I lease a horse. The saddle pad, girths, halters, stirrups, bridles, and bits all belong to the owners of the horse I ride. I could get a saddle, but until I'm finished growing, it just isn't worth it. Also, all of the stuff you need to care for the horses, like brushes, hoof picks, fly spray, all belong to the horse's owner too. That's one good thing about it. Beginner riding, you don't have to jump right into all the cost of owning a horse, like tack or stuff like that. Finally, the lessons themselves. I ride twice a week at 2 different barns. I have a private 1-hour lesson, which takes about 2 hours if you count the time it takes for me to tack up the horse, and then I put the horses back after my lesson. That lesson costs about $50. My other lesson is with 2 other girls, so it's a group lesson that one is about $35 for an hour. For both my lesson, my mom just Venmos my trainer after each lesson, and we don't pay in advance, and you'll never know when a lesson will get rained out, or sometimes my trainers are traveling at shows on my normal lesson day, so I don't get to go that day. I think lessons are the part that will vary the most depending on your situation. There are big riding clubs that charge a lot for lessons and independent trainers that might charge less. We just do some comparisons based on what your budget is and how far you're willing to travel for a lesson. If you don't know where to start, ask a local tack store or look for places that may board horses. Lots of times they will have trainers come in to give lessons, or they'll have staff. Lessons can be as low as $35 a week or per hour, and really go into hundreds of dollars depending on how much you're riding and where. It's famous for being an expensive hobby, but if you start small, it can be more affordable for you. I hope this was helpful information. Let me know in the comments if you think I missed anything or if you have any questions. Stay horse-tastic, everyone, and goodbye till next time. Bye!